Welcome to another Arabic lesson. Today, Anisa, we're going to be talking about demonstrative pronouns. كيف حالك?
الحمد لله.
Alright, I am fired up for this. It's kind of a grammar lesson. So can you tell me what is a demonstrative pronoun?
So demonstrative pronoun or ul-isharah are things in a sentence that point to nouns. So this, that, these, those.
Okay, so in today's lesson, we're going to go through this. We're going to go through this and that, or just this?
We'll start with this.
Okay, let's go through this. Alright, so how do you say this?
Well, in Arabic, every word is either masculine or feminine. So there are two ways of saying this, a masculine form and a feminine form.
Okay, and they are?
So the masculine form is hadha, this is, and then a feminine form is hadihi, which means this is as well.
Okay, so for example, how would you say this is a chair?
For masculine, because it's a masculine word, you'd say hadha kursiyun.
So kursiyun being a masculine noun?
Yep.
Hadha kursiyun.
Yeah, that's right.
Let's take another masculine noun. Let's take a house, for example. How would you say this is a house?
Hadha baytun.
Hadha baytun. Anisa, what is the word for key?
Miftahun.
Miftahun. And how would you say this is a key?
Yep, so same formula. Hadha miftahun.
Hadha miftahun. And the word for mosque is?
Masjidun.
Masjidun. This is a mosque.
Hadha masjidun.
Hadha masjidun. Alright, so if you want to say, is this a chair? I'm not sure what context you'd ask if this is a chair, but say you want to say, this is a chair. How would you say that?
You would say, ahadha kursiyun?
Ahadha kursiyun. So in this context, alif, is as a questioning, basically, is.
Yes, so it basically represents a questioning word to change it from a statement into a question.
Interestingly, kursiyun is actually similar in Malay. In Malay, we also say kursi for chair.
Oh, yes.
There's also another way of saying is. Can you elucidate on that a little bit?
Yeah, so instead of just having the a in front of the noun, or in front of the demonstrative pronoun, you can also have the word hal. So hal hadha kursiyun or hadha kursiyun.
Hal hadha kursiyun or hadha kursiyun. But typically hadha kursiyun is probably more common.
Yeah, probably.
Let's go through a few more nouns so you can kind of increase our vocab a little bit. A book, for example. How would you say that? Is this a book?
Hadha kitabun.
Hadha kitabun. I'm just looking around the room now. Pen. How do you say, is this a pen?
Hadha qalamun.
Hadha qalamun. Let's talk about some feminine nouns, and this is a whatever. So let's take a car, for example. Car in Arabic is
Sayyaratun.
sayyaratun. How would you say this is a car?
So then you would start using the word hadihi. So hadihi sayyaratun.
Hadhihi sayyaratun. Let's take a tree.
So tree is shajaratun. So hadihi shajaratun.
Hadhihi shajaratun. Haqibatun is a bag. How would you say that?
Hadihi haqibatun.
Hadhihi haqibatun. Typically in colloquial Arabic, what's the word for bag?
You can say shanta.
Shanta. So you might hear shanta. Shanta is haqiba. Spoon. This is a spoon.
هذه ملعقة.
هذه ملعقة. And how do you say, what is this?
You'd say ما هذا for a masculine noun or ما هذه for a feminine noun.
So pointing to a car, you'd say
ما هذه.
ما هذه, because car is sayyaratun. It's a sayyara. It's feminine. It's a little bit tricky. So if you're at a shop, for example, and you want to point at, how would you say, what is this?
If you're not sure what the word is and if it's masculine or feminine, so you'd probably just stick with ما هذا.
Yeah, so what you're saying is that ما هذا if you're pointing to a masculine object, or ما هذه if you're pointing to a feminine object. The only thing is you need to kind of know if something's masculine or feminine. And you can't really, there's no real way to know if it's masculine or feminine other than memorizing it. But is there a clue? Is there something kind of in the word that denotes that it's masculine or feminine?
Yep. So if it has a ta marbuta at the end, then that's feminine. So if it's sayyaratun, then you know it's feminine. It's hadhihi sayyaratun.
Correct. And if it's a masculine, say, house.
Yeah, baytun. So yeah, if it's a house, it would be hadha baytun.
Now we're saying the case markers at the end. Sayyaratun, baytun, with the tanween, which is the sound at the end. But typically you would just say sayyara or bayt. Would that be correct?
Yeah, that's usually how it's spoken, yeah.
So they wouldn't, you wouldn't say baytun in normal conversation. You'd probably just say bayt. So don't really worry too much about the kind of end case marker. Or I guess we don't worry too much about the case marker, but typically in spoken, people don't really worry about that end case marker. Would that be about right?
Yeah, in spoken, nobody really uses it.
But I guess it's just good to know. So we talked about this, hadha, hadhihi. What about that?
So that, again, has two different forms, whether it's masculine or feminine. So that, for masculine, is dhalika. So earlier we said, this is a house. So hadha baytun. So if we wanted to say that is a mosque, we would say dhalika masjidun.
Dhalika masjidun.
So if we wanted to say this is a bag, we say hadhihi haqibatun. And we say that is a tree, it becomes tilka shajaratun.
Tilka shajaratun.
So you've got, for the word this, you've got hadha and hadhihi. And then for that, you've got dhalika and tilka.
Okay, that's all from us. Thank you, and we'll catch you next time.
مع السلامة.
مع السلامة.